Rebate programs that are available are what really I want to share with you today, because people don't realize that they're out there. They think of the utility as just, what was it? I have to pay my bill, right? And so what are some other ways to think of, hey, we got to keep us cool in the summer, keep the lights on. It's not natural to think like, oh, I'm getting ready to replace the HVAC unit in my building or upgrade to a Wi-Fi enabled thermostat as part of that process to help save some energy. And so there are a lot of different energy efficiency programs. The rebate programs are probably the biggest impacts of what we're doing, and what that typically looks like is you investing in a piece of equipment, and then Duke Energy sends you a check to help offset some of the costs, typically, so that way it will allow you the opportunity to upgrade to higher than standard efficiency equipment. This is just a glimpse of our website and some of the programs that are offered. So rebates and incentives, there's different ways to do that. Bulk of it is, if you're converting your business over to LED lighting. I'd also like to go through a few examples today, because you're like, okay, well, what does that mean for me? And how can I benefit from these offers that are available once you learn? This is really like your idea generator right here. So this is just a real quick overview. Hi, come on in. Of some of the offers that might be available in general when you're thinking about what this could look like. Jermaine, food service equipment, Hey, it's Friday afternoon, a piece of equipment goes down, you're in a bind, right? You have to call someone to come in, replace that equipment. Well, most of our restaurants that we work with are installing Energy Star equipment, but they don't know that there might be $25 for that new refrigerator that was installed at their church. I'll give you an example of that Ronald and I had recently. Or the dishwasher goes down, right? And so that may look more like $250. So every little bit counts.
I'm a native of Charlotte, born and raised here on the west side, Sunset Road, Vegas Ford Road. I've been here for 53 years, so I've seen a lot of it. Been in the program for about 11 years. The small business program is a turnkey operation. I come out to your facility, I'll look at it. We look at basically three different things. We're looking at old lighting, and we just got a year ago, if you currently have LED lighting, and let's just say it's 6, 7, 8 years old, the new LED lighting is more efficient. I can even change out LED to LED and still get you money from Duke. So we do the lighting, we do refrigeration, and refrigeration is going to basically be your walk-in coolers, freezers for restaurants. We put in new EC motors. And if you do have like a convenience store or something like that, we do the walk-in coolers there. We do the lighting, the cases for you there. If you have a grocery store, we can do all types of motors for all your hands-in coolers, everything, so we can do that. And then we do HVAC. And so what we do is we have an AI program that will basically link all your HVAC systems together, monitors them, sees how they get used over time, and then makes them more efficient through AI. And now you'll currently have, if you don't have a Wi-Fi thermostat, we can come in and do that. We can do tune-ups on your existing systems for you as well. We do have some water measures where we can put different aerators in for less flow of water coming through. And if you do have an electric water heater, we can insulate it better to keep that. So when I come out, and I'm the person that will come out, I'll take a look at all your facility, use my iPad, pull your account up, I already know what you pay per kilowatt hour. And so if I come in, and the biggest thing is most people understand is a regular A-lamp bulb that was in a lamp is 60 watts, the old incandescent. The new ones are 8 or 9 watts. So you tell me it runs 40 hours a week, I put that into the system, it automatically tells me how much it's gonna save you on the power bill. And then Duke will pay up to 90% of that. So when Charity says sometimes you have small numbers on these rebates, you don't have to fill out any paperwork when I come out. It's all done right there in the iPad already for you. I cover your warranty for you. So most of the times you get a 5-year warranty on your lights. You have something go out with a light, you call me, or you call the number on the back of my business card, and one of my technicians comes out and fixes it for you. You don't have to worry about anything. As a small business owner, you worry about your business, and anything that we touch or do, we'll take care of it. But like, I just did a restaurant in Dallas, right up here off of 85 and 321. It's been there, it's an old diner. It's been there for 60 years. This customer just purchased it in November. I put all new lights, all new refrigeration motors in, and she signed up on Friday. The bill was $6,000. She paid $1,000. Duke wrote a check for $5,000 to put her new lights and new refrigeration motors in her walk-in freezers and coolers. So Duke writes big checks in my program.
Yeah.
I'm just wondering, like, timelines, is to qualify for the rebates, does it have to be before these changes are made, or do you guys backdate, for example, like, our business has been open less than 6 months. Could we qualify for some of those rebates that we've already gone through the process of making that transition?
The
Yes.
rebates will go to her. You don't
Yes.
ever have to fill out anything on a rebate on the small business because you're dealing directly with Duke. We're doing everything and it's all inclusive. Now, if you've already done that, you'll have to get with her
Yeah.
on that.
Okay.
I can support you there, and we can take a look, and we can look back to 6 months.
Okay.
So we might be just within that window of opportunity to kind of have a deeper dive conversation into some of the work you've done and what would be eligible.
Okay.
I'm just curious, in that scenario, did she know about you guys and reach out to you first, and you just in the setup process?
We reached out to her.
Oh, wow, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I have an inside sales marketing team and sales team that basically will say, okay, this month, and I think it was a mailer that y'all did as well. They just focused on restaurants, and I think they sent out 33,000 emails right after Memorial Day. And we had like 1,500 people that opened it up, and then like 250 that wanted us to come out. We do that all the time, but then we're also always just calling the customers. What is a small business? A lot of people say, what is a small business energy saver? A customer. It's just 180 kilowatts of power on a 12-month rolling average. I work with a lot of Fortune 500 companies because they use less than 180 kW. So you don't have to be truly a small business to qualify for this program. Also, somebody say, well, I don't own the building that I'm in. You pay the power bill. And that's where everything is, what we're saving. So just like on the lady up at the little diner in Dallas, it's gonna take her 10 months to recoup it because her power savings was gonna be over $100 a month. She's paying $1,000, so she's into the good. Here's what I tell you, a lot of people say, is your lease coming up? Now's the perfect time to go back to whoever owns that building and go, I need X, Y, and Z done to upfit my building more energy efficient. Because you own the building and you don't know how many times that property owner, I deal with a lot of people,
Yeah.
property owners. And they know that it's so competitive out here today. They don't want you to move down the road. You don't want to have to move everything. And all of a sudden, you just got $10,000 worth of lights, refrigeration, HVAC, and it didn't cost you anything, and you signed a new lease.
Also, I think last time I missed the outdoor lighting piece. We are now supporting our outdoor lighting. So if you are in an area where maybe you're like, oh, we've moved into this new space in this area of the parking lot or this area of the building, this tree that wasn't there has grown up, and we think we need a new outdoor lighting pole. We have a team that we can put you in direct contact with, so that way you can get an engineer out there to look. I think when we were together a few months ago, we had a customer that was looking for her church specifically to add some parking lots, and Katie was able to help her with that. Anyone in here drive an EV? They're all over the place in Charlotte. Yes. Did you install a charger at your home, or do you tend to find locations?
We go to different locations to charge, and we're looking to get one installed at the house.
Yes. So be aware that Duke Energy offers a charger prep credit to help with the cost of the infrastructure.
One other thing I forgot to mention is with the Small Business Energy Saver Program, if you decide to move forward with us, we don't take any money up front. We come out, we install, we do everything, and then at the end, you sign off on a project completion form, then you'll get a bill in the mail 30 days later, and then you have 30 days to pay for it. We also can finance for you. It has to be at least a $1,500 project to finance. But we also do have financing for you as well. There's no forms to fill out in my program. All you have to do is just sign the contract, like I said, and you move forward. And that's huge for small businesses where you don't have to give me 50% up front to get started. No money up front ever.
Yeah.
And we do it, give you a warranty certificate, everything. And then, like I said, it's all turnkey in this particular program. So it makes it as easy. We try to, when we come out to your facility, make sure that we do not take away from you being able to do your jobs there. We don't have to, a lot of people think, well, you gotta come out there and cut the power off and on. We can work with the power on. We'll work in small areas so we don't disrupt your business. Restaurant, where you start early in the morning, early in the afternoon, we want to be there as busy as today, trying to interfere with you. Same thing if you have sitting out in your warehouse, in your production, and you're like, I just can't have anybody in here between 10 and 4. Okay, I may show up at 6 o'clock in the morning and work till 10, and then show up after 4 to get the job done. So we try to make it as easy as possible for the small businesses.
Yeah.
I have a question. Howdy, y'all. I'm Robin Oden with Imprint Wave. So I'm moving into a location for production. Do you recommend that I run production for about a month or so to see what my average would be, average usage, or would it be better for you to come in before I start production?
My point of view is I would rather come in before, because I can already tell you what you're being charged by how you're set up. And then if you tell me you're gonna run it at 50 hours a week, and I see what you have up there and what we're going to, I can already run all the numbers for you. I can tell you if you're at here and you continue to run, and then I make the changes, then this is what it'll save you every month on that power bill.
Great, thank you.
Yeah, and if you're moving in, if you've got like maybe some compressed air as part of your process, things like that, then we may be able to support you with some of the rebates based on what you're buying. So we want to evaluate some of that equipment and could tell you even ahead of time, what it might bring to the table if you were considering something without a variable speed drive versus with, and so there's different factors that could be at play. So either one, and like with most of our programs, we're not going to get involved. Like Ronald's very turnkey, but let's say we work with some churches, for example, and they're like, oh, we already have someone in our congregation that is going to come in and change these out, or we have a facility manager that will do that. They have the skill set. And so we may say, oh, Ronald, can you just supply the lights for them?
Yep.
Or if you have a distributor that you already have a relationship with that's in your books, so it's easy for accounting purposes, then it's okay. We're not making you use any certain vendors or anything like that. You have options. So we're just looking at the equipment, what you're going in, does it qualify, and then helping you through that process.
Great, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Congrats on getting set up with your new business. That's exciting.
Yes, well, we're growing.
Okay.
Production has to grow with us. So
All right, expansion. We've been in a lot of those places where they're like, we cannot fit another piece of equipment in here.